we kind of talked about this situation. I don't know, last episode or whenever, but then my guy got to like really open up and say how he felt, and really said what it was. Baker went in on Tampa. But don't roll your eyes. Don't sit there.
I'm gonna roll my eyes.
You were rolling your eyes with your mouth open, you gagger. What I'm trying to figure out is
the fuck does that mean?
what I'm trying to figure out is why. What's up with that? What's up with the eye roll? What's up? Why can Baker not go? He can't go in on Tampa.
He can, but at your own risk, brother.
But do you know what the problem is? Because here's the thing: it's like, what do you? I mean, okay, Baker Mayfield feels disrespected.
Okay.
I would too. I would too, Devan. If you go down, see what he says. We pull up the quote. The big thing is he set a deadline. Baker Mayfield said, we need to
okay,
have
so
a
this
deal.
is after this. Okay, gotcha.
We need to have a deal done by the time training camp starts, because once training camp starts, it's all football, nothing else. We're worrying about the season, and we're playing ball. Now, here's the thing. When they asked him what the biggest problem was, money, years, this and that, it was years.
So it's years, but he doesn't want the money?
What?
The Buccaneers reportedly offered Mayfield. They offered Mayfield a 2-year extension for $100 million.
What I see right here is offered him a 2-year deal that was pretty far from putting him in the $50 million per year club.
It says worth just north of $100 million.
And right here it says pretty far from putting him in the $50 million club. So obviously we're both like, you see how these reports are nothing. They don't mean anything.
I mean, I would hope that he would take a 2-year, $100 million extension, but I don't know.
Sure, but you're reading something that said he was offered something close to 50. I'm reading something that says it was still pretty far from 50. Regardless, He said he did not want to be extended for 2 years. He wanted something long term. He wanted to be locked in for, he wanted a longer deal. He doesn't want just another
3 years.
What do you?
I'm saying, like, with a 2-year extension, it's the next 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be 34 or 33. 34. It's enough time for him.
Yeah, well, I mean,
if he wants another year, cool, but like.
But what's your point? He's not good enough to get 2 more years on his contract, because any quarterback that is 31 that a team goes, we want you around, they're not going to go just for 2 more years. They're going to just give you the 4-year deal if they want you around.
I don't want to like talk shit about Baker Mayfield, but he's not a top 5 guy who's like, oh, we'll give you anything. Like, he's going to get pushback from the organization a little bit, where they're going to be like, let's do 2. Let's just extend you for 2 years, see how you play next year and the year after that, and then we'll extend you again.
But I don't think it kind of seems like he's over with the whole let's see how you do.
Okay, well then, if I were the Bucs, I'd say he can go find another team.
And if I'm the Bucs and get rid of Baker Mayfield, I'm going to be screwed when I look at the QB market and go, wow, we're the worst team in football.
And they might be, but where they're at now, they're not going to, without Baker, they can go back to, and go to rebuild mode.
If Baker Mayfield, if the Bucs lose Baker Mayfield, they will be the worst team in football by 2028.
Maybe.
There's no rebuild. Rebuild what? There's no star coming out of college. There
always are. There's always someone good coming out of college.
Okay.
All right, whether or not they're a star in college or not, there's always somebody.
Better than Baker Mayfield right now? I don't think so.
Maybe not right now. No.
I don't think that.
But I think a 2-year extension is fine.
Here's my thing. It doesn't matter what you think is fine. Baker Mayfield wants a longer deal. And if you're looking at, I don't think the $50 million is the problem. Look at how many motherfuckers make $50 million. I mean, Brock Purdy is making 50 mil.
Trevor Lawrence.
You think you really think that it's that hard for Baker Mayfield to get his hands on $50 million? Clearly, he has a problem with how long, whatever deal they're trying to give him. And what I'm reading is saying they didn't get there. I don't know what the reports are. I don't know what's true, what isn't, because this is Mayfield told ESPN. Mayfield told ESPN that the Bucs offered him a 2-year deal that was pretty far from putting him in the $50 million per year club.
Okay.
I mean, so there you go. That's what I don't know. What would you? Who said that? Who said
CBS.
What you said? But I'm reading CBS too. And this is Mayfield told ESPN that the Bucs offered him a 2-year.
Mine says they're not on the same page. Mayfield went as far as saying he was disrespected by the contract offer, which did not extend beyond 2 years. But he was offered a 2-year extension worth north of $100 million.
Yeah, that's I don't know. That's interesting.
But no, you're right. He's upset about the amount of time.
There's a lot of other people that have it way worse, but I can sit here and look at other quarterbacks and peers and evaluate myself based on that and put myself in certain categories that I deserve to be compensated for. I think I'm a franchise quarterback. I've been told I'm a franchise quarterback. It's been said publicly from ownership down here, and so to not have a deal done is very disappointing. Okay, I mean, no, if the owner of the Bucs is looking you in your face going, you are a franchise quarterback, give me my 4-year deal. What is this? Give me that, because that is some journeyman. Let's see how you do bullshit.
Well, I mean, I think they're lying to him.
Well,
I think that they don't think that he's a franchise guy.
Well, I mean that's a problem.
But here's the thing, I think offering someone a 2-year extension at 31 is enough of a franchise guy type of move.
What's up with this 31 number?
That's how old he is.
But which, like, I mean, what? I don't.
If we look at normal aging of any NFL player, that's when it begins.
But what? So then, what would it take for him to even get a longer extension in 2 years? If you're saying, well, it's not gonna matter what he looks like when he's 33 or 34, it's not gonna be worth it. So even if he, like, what does he have to do? He has to go win a playoff game.
I'm saying that this is enough. Like 2 years is enough trust in him. It would be weird for them to, like, it doesn't. I don't know. It seems like it would just be for Baker Mayfield's benefit for them to extend him beyond 2 years.
I mean, you would be satisfying your supposed franchise quarterback.
Yeah, but that would be it.
What do you mean that would be it? If so you're telling me
they don't. That all right, but the Bucs also don't have a team good enough to support Baker Mayfield in making a playoff run.
I mean, in the NFC South, I think they can compete.
Potentially.
It's the NFC South, and they have weapons. You're tripping. Out with the old, and with the new.
With the new. Fair.
Regardless, if Baker Mayfield's your guy, if you're the Bucs, you're going, this is our franchise quarterback. I'm going to give you those 2 extra years you're asking for on that contract so I can make you happy, make my franchise quarterback happy, so that he don't go out there in this last prove it. He's going to go out there now. This is last year on his deal. It's going to be a prove it season. He's going to be forcing way more risky plays and decisions to try to force better performances. And next thing you know, Baker Mayfield's either going to, I mean, that could lead to good, that could lead to bad. Who knows? Regardless, this isn't good for anyone. We're going into the season and Baker has no deal. We don't know who's playing quarterback for us next season. That's a way bigger, like, I feel like that's way big. That is a way worse problem than any problem would come from going, well, let's make our franchise quarterback happy. If that's who you think your guy is. If Baker Mayfield's your guy, you want to keep him happy, give him the 2 extra years. Because, I don't know. I mean, it's the NFL. I don't care how cap space works. If he sucks in 2 years, cut the man, get rid of him, get a fucking. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
It doesn't
yeah, no,
seem that hard to
I don't
give him his money.
I don't think it's about money. I don't think it's about time. I think I honestly think Baker's right. I think they don't respect him. I think they think that he is not. I mean, I think they think he's enough of a franchise guy, but I think they still think that, like, there are better options out there, or like, I don't know. I think they're disrespecting him.
So what? Because I keep seeing things that are like, okay, so where's Baker going to play next year? Where's Baker going to go
I
next
know.
year?
I keep all these say landing spots, and like that doesn't make any sense.
Does that mean he won't even entertain a conversation? I mean, I feel like unless I'm missing something, there's going to be a conversation with Tampa after this if things go well.
He set a deadline for before training camp, but if he plays this year, contract talks will be open all year essentially.
Well, I think he may stick to his word because he said he was like, they don't believe me. I'm not going to talk until I'm not talking about it anymore. So I'm saying once the season's over, is he gonna? He's packing his bags. I'm never coming back. Don't talk to me. I'm sure they're gonna have a conversation if things go well. But what needs to be done? If their concern is how he's gonna look 3 or 4 years from now, what does he have to do at 31 to get 2 extra years on his deal? If he, I mean, I don't know if he has to go pull a Sam Darnold. He doesn't have to go win a fucking Super Bowl. I think that's ridiculous to say when you got all these guys who are 4-year over X amount of 100 mils. I don't know if winning the South ain't enough. You got to win some playoff games. Win multiple. I don't know.
Baker thinks he's in a category with certain guys. I think that the guys that the Purdys and the Trevor Lawrence and like the guys who haven't done anything really, the guys who may not deserve the money they're getting, the Daniel Jones, like I think those people are overvalued. Baker may be putting himself and looking at those guys and saying, "Oh, they're making this, I should," and the Bucs are like, "Maybe we should not." But if they offered him, if it's about time, then they can sort that out.
They can't
because they value him at over 50.
They cannot sort it out. Says who?
That's what CBS said. All right, then around 50, at least around 50.
Baker Mayfield said.
That's what Baker said.
There appears to have been a significant gap between the valuation Mayfield expected and what the Bucs are willing to offer, both in the length of the extension and the dollar amount. Mayfield told ESPN the Bucs offered him a 2-year deal that was pretty far from putting him in the $50 million per year club, which is where he wanted to be. So there you go. He wanted a 4-year, $50 million. He wanted 200 over 4. That's what he wanted. Something in that ballpark. And they were giving him something that would put him still pretty far from that.
All right. I just keep seeing he was offered above 100, but he was unhappy with the length and the amount of guaranteed money. I think they lowballed him with guaranteed money.
Well, I don't know. Either way, Baker Mayfield wasn't getting the amount of money or time he wanted on his deal. So it says, taking Mayfield at his word, contract talks with the Bucs are over, and he will play out the season on his final season of his 3-year, $100 million contract. See, and that, like, you got him on $1 million over 300.
3 years over 1, or 100 over 3, yeah.
Whatever the fuck, 3 under, 100 over. But he has a roster bonus of 17 mil. He had a base salary of just 10 per season with a roster bonus of 17 mil. Mayfield will be counting on a better season. Okay. So yeah, I mean, he's gonna hit that magic $1 million if he hits if he has a season like that, he's going to hit that magic $50 million per year mark. We're talking about 2024. Okay, whether he gets such deal from Bucs or some other team. Okay, yeah. See, I think they're gonna talk. They'll talk unless it goes to shit, and he clearly
Which is
has
very
to have
possible.
it. It is.
But it's a bad look. Like, it's really gonna suck if Baker has an off year.
Yeah.
Which is why, to your point, Baker wanted to get something done. And honestly, if I were Baker, probably would have taken it, because now you're on the hot seat.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just what are the odds that even if he ain't even really thinking about it, some conscious shit, you might force a couple throws that you may not have if you were sitting on a comfy contract. Because that's the thing. I don't know. I mean, Baker Mayfield, I don't know. He doesn't seem like one of those guys who would, like, I don't know, play less because he already got paid.
No.
You know, he kind of seems like a pretty.
Seems like the opposite.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
like invest in Baker, but now Baker has to play for himself rather than the team.
Yes, but he also, saying he could have had contract talks all year, but he said, we're not even letting that be a narrative for the season. Fuck that.
Yeah.
No contract talks. So if y'all want to make that a narrative and say, ooh, they talking about contract, you can, but I'm telling you right now, we're not. We're not talking about that shit. And then another,
maybe, I don't know.
We'll have to see. I don't know. Well, it's gonna be after the season. I don't think he gets paid this year.
Yeah, it depends entirely on how he plays this year. Almost.
I think if he was healthy, I don't know. I think if he stays healthy, puts up a pretty good performance with, I know I said he has weapons, but not the best.
You said he had weapons.
Yes, but what do you expect him? Like I said, what do you want him to do? What do you expect him to do? What do you want him to do with that? He's not going to win 9 games. Fucking Super Bowl with that. Yeah, if he does better than that, he wins fucking 11 games with that fucking lineup. Give him his money and move on. Just give him his money. But anyways,